Today we're checking out more Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 1. Alright, Deep Space Nine Episode 5. Back on the space station, which I now know is Bajoran.
If you can wait till we get that door opened.
I've already been waiting 2 days for your people to readjust my ship's antimatter flow converter.
He's got a lot on his plate.
I have a shipment of Tom Ensis shear waiting to be delivered, and I'll need to do better than Warp 1 to get there before it spoils.
And then he needs a haircut.
Your best, Mr. O'Brien, hardly seems good enough.
O'Brien here.
Can you spare me?
Got my uniform on.
Problem here at the lab.
Okay. O'Brien's got a pip. I've been told he's not a regular officer. He's a different kind of officer, but he's got a pip. Oh, what is this noise?
EPS converter. That's probably the secondary phase modulator.
Oh, yikes.
That should do it.
Okay, good. Oh, lost power.
Anything else I can do for you?
You look like you could use some sleep.
It's time for sleep. I'd settle for 5 minutes peace and quiet.
Right? Without someone asking him to fix something.
Chief, I thought you were gonna fix the replicators.
Earl Grey, too hot. I mean, maybe he needs a bigger team.
My console's offline, Chief.
Should have transferred to a cargo drone. No people, no complaints.
Why did he transfer off of Enterprise, though? Isn't it the flagship? I mean, wouldn't he want to be there? I don't know. Maybe he likes the work better here, but it doesn't seem like it. I mean, I feel like if you get on the Enterprise, you don't leave. Riker doesn't want to leave. Anyways, I'm happy to have Orion here so we can see him on the show.
Hot coffee. Black, double sweet.
Black double sweet. Okay, I know his coffee order now. Cool. Yeah, show me how the replicator works. Is that bad? It seems bad. It seems like a nefarious piece of machinery. I'm having a really hard time wrapping my head around this theme. Wormhole. I'm wondering what kind of crazy stuff is going to come out of that wormhole. Isn't it kind of dangerous to be parked on the edge of a wormhole? You never know what's going to come out.
I said eat it!
What the pig?
I said, that's enough. Leave him alone.
That's almost a Vulcan pinch. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff he's going to turn into.
Another satisfied customer.
These replicators. I don't get them fixed soon, they'll destroy my business.
They're on the fritz.
I'm on his waiting list. He'll get to them as soon as he can.
No telling when that will be. The chief's a very busy man.
Why is he antagonizing him?
Security clearance 5 and above. Please enter security verification.
What?
Clearance verified.
That's the clearance? Little tubes? Thought it would be like a code.
You all right, Chief?
Well, I'm just a bit hot. The environmental controls must be acting up again.
Or he's getting sick.
She's flower units about the lad herself.
Excuse me? What was that you just said?
Yeah, what did he say?
She's quite fond of the lad herself.
Is that what he said? I thought he said like flower unit something. Is he losing his mind? Uh-oh.
I forgot how different it was. Being female. I haven't been one for over 80 years.
Yep.
Perhaps I could interest you in a nice double-whipped Danny and spice pudding.
Oh, whoa.
I think I'm due back at ops, but go on, enjoy yourself.
How can I help you, Major?
He looks bad.
Looks like you're the one who could use a little help.
Oh, no, I'm fine, really.
No.
I suppose this isn't a good time to tell you that number 3 turbo lift has broken down again.
He's gonna lose it. He's all sweaty.
Joking, Chief.
He's definitely sick. Oh. Girl.
Major Lark's true pepper.
What?
What did he say?
Shout easy play.
Chief, you're not making any sense.
Round the turbulent quick.
Is he having a stroke?
We'll close the
those
reverse
strings.
harbor.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Chief!
You better be going to the doctor. Commercial break.
Continue neural imaging scan and stimulate visual cortex.
All visual responses normal.
Well, his brain seems scrambled.
Will you pull up Mr. O'Brien's neurophysiological history, please?
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, can you type out coherent sentences?
What is that? What's he written?
Nope.
I wish I knew.
Strike limits, flame.
Maybe it's like that guy from TNG that spoke in metaphors.
You have any theories?
Not yet.
Major Kira, get a hold of the Chief's personal duty log. I want to know where he's been and what he's done.
Like, he's been fixing everything. What about what they zoomed in on something in the replicator?
Yes,
Is she okay?
Is there a problem, Lieutenant?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Benjamin.
It's happening to her too.
Assembled regal. Controlled weather.
Oh crap, oh crap. These strings, I'm getting goosebumps. This is not good.
Yet we saw Lieutenant Dax become aphagic before our eyes. This told me we were dealing with a disease which only mimics aphasia.
Such as?
A process occurs within my brain which connects this stimulus to the word tricorder. This virus disrupts that process.
Yeah.
You lost Pilewalk. Back the garden.
I want the station put under emergency quarantine immediately.
Yep. I should be a captain. Although he's not even a captain, so there you go. It's obviously contagious, or they're all doing something the same.
All shops and businesses have been closed until further notice.
Except, of course, for essential station operation.
Oh, is he essential? Huh.
This Colian stew, magnificent.
Fortunately, my assistant Ron was able to fix the replicators.
Yes.
It's something to do with the replicators, obviously. Did they all eat there?
It's just a precaution, nothing more.
I wish I shared your confidence, Commander.
I need to see a map of this space station.
Commander, I officially request permission to leave this station.
Request denied.
But none of my crew has been affected by this virus.
He's not letting anyone leave either? Huh. I guess you don't want to spread it around the universe.
Let's start with one Ferengi Starduster, please. Extra strong.
I wish I had one. Pizza. I didn't see it coming. It's just like when I watch X-Men, Mystique got me every time. I'm gonna be dazzled every time.
You claimed Rom fixed your replicators. Rom's an idiot. He couldn't fix a straw if it was bent.
Too stupid.
You're saying it's in our food.
Well, that's not possible.
In the food.
All the food on the station is replicated and screen out contaminants, including viruses.
What was that thing they zoomed in on?
How come we're not aphasic?
This virus is highly adaptable. Its incubation period seems to vary within each individual.
So they will be?
I've been getting aphasic patients from all over the station.
Thank Quark. I caught him using a replicator in one of the vacant
Freaking Ferengi.
I just took an air sample.
It's in the air?
The virus.
Oh, frig off.
It's mutated into an airborne variety.
Ah.
The whole station is infected.
So all of them, and you said it has different incubation periods, so they will get aphasic. Commercial break. It's just a matter of when.
Station log, stardate 46423.7. Nearly 60% of DS9's population has now contracted the aphasia virus.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, find the little thing. It's like, did someone stick on something to mess with it? It's this thing. What is this? Pull it out, pull it out.
In effect, it built the virus directly into the replicated food at a molecular level.
Oh, that's awful.
That is Cardassian technology.
Commander, I think you'd better get down here to the infirmary as soon as possible.
On my way.
Freaking Cardassians. We gotta get rid of those guys.
Jake!
Oh no.
Become better control.
Oh crap.
Entire hope.
Poor guy.
I'll take him there myself. Come on, Jake, you're gonna be all right.
Commander, when you've got a moment, I found something I'd like to show you.
You guys better hurry before this affects everyone. Maybe they can get the replicator to replicate a cure for it. I don't know how.
I see even you couldn't weasel your way clear of this one.
You underestimate the Ferengi immune system, Commander. I'm merely here visiting my less fortunate customers.
He wants money.
List to avoid paying their bills.
Nope.
You
Right.
go owe me.
Leave them alone.
But I've studied Cardassian genetic engineering. They always build distinctive monoclonal links into their DNA. This virus has none of those features.
Then who made it?
This is not the Cardassians?
And this protein series was the key. It
Who?
indicates that
Doctor, who created this virus?
Who?
the Bajorans, sir.
Bajorans?
Must have been a terrorist plot to sabotage the Cardassians while they were here.
I see. Freaking bioterrorism. Freaking Bajorans. But they did it against the Cardassians.
Why would the underground go to all the trouble planting a booby trap and not set it off?
Maybe they forgot.
More likely they were captured or killed before they could release it.
And then O'Brien just accidentally set it off?
You're our best hope.
Besides, even if she finds who did this, that's no guarantee they can help us.
Can't hurt. Come on, guys, science it up. Make an antidote.
Sounds like something Deacon Ellick might have thought up.
How can I find him?
The last I heard, he was in a Cardassian prison,
Oh, good luck.
the Velo 7 internment camp, but that was 9 years ago.
Might even be dead.
Roll Lingerwin life. Roll Lingerwin.
What happens to them? Do they eventually die from this, though?
Open way long. Open way.
Doctor, we have an emergency in crew quarters.
He's not gonna die, right?
How is he, Doctor?
Not good, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he looks bad.
Unless I find some way to counteract the virus, he'll be dead in 12 hours.
What? What?
I've got 7 other aphagic patients displaying the same symptoms as O'Brien here.
It's fatal.
And I'm afraid this is only the beginning.
If only O'Brien was awake, he could help fix this.
I'd like to meet that person myself. This virus is a work of genius.
I'll try to arrange it for you.
A work of genius or madness.
Deacon Ellick, former member of the Hyga Metar sect of the Bajoran Underground, killed while attempting...
Killed.
Computer. Display Deacon Ellick's certificate of death. Identify signature of witness.
Neural trauma from phaser fire.
Dr. Cermak Wren, stardate 46302. Current status, unknown.
So what, we need to find that guy?
Care to place a friendly wager? If it's your reputation you're thinking about, no one need ever know.
It has nothing to do with my reputation.
Not a gambler.
The truth is, I never learned the game.
No wonder you always look so bored. I'd be happy to show them to you.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on right now.
The promenade is in a very vulnerable position. Consider it a warning, because I'm holding you personally responsible if it... Is that understood?
I feel like he's such a troublemaker, isn't he?
Viral protein sheath is unaffected. Nucleotide sequence remains intact.
Come on, science it up.
Play morning.
Command unclear. Please repeat.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Glass lunch, judge, a bin
crap.
to let it.
Command unclear.
None of that makes sense. Oh no. Like their main scientist guy. It's only a matter of time till they all lose their minds.
Computer, open a channel to the Ilvian Medical Complex.
This is Dr. Cermak.
We need some answers.
On whether or not you helped Deacon Ellig plant an aphasia virus here 18 years ago.
And don't
I have no
lie.
idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
That doesn't make me qualified to help you run station operations.
I wonder if this virus can affect him. I mean, he's obviously physiologically different than most.
Do you mind telling me where you're going?
To continue my conversation with Dr. Cermak in person.
I can't allow you to break quarantine.
I am well aware of that.
It's the only way.
It's all we've got.
Yeah. And hurry. Because you two are going to start losing your mind soon, too.
Jake, how's it going?
I think Cisco's next.
I'm not going to lose you.
Poor kid.
You better take a look at this. We have activity on docking port 5. I think a ship is about to depart.
Docking port.
Oh, says who? Oh, it's probably that guy that wants to leave. Yep.
Captain, your ship has not been cleared for departure.
He doesn't care.
I'm taking aft thrusters to 1/2.
Just gonna force his way up.
My entire crew has been confined to your hospital. I must leave now while I can still function.
Yeah, he's worried about getting it.
We'll have to retract the clamps. Once he's clear of the station, we can grab him on the tractor beam.
Oh. And then put him in a holding cell, because it seems like he wants to leave.
There's too much stress on the mooring clamps. They're not retracted.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna...
His main power core has been ruptured.
Oh, crap.
If the internal fuel cells collapse, the whole ship will explode.
No. And this dude's panicking.
Scan office for life forms.
One life form present.
Lock on and stand by to transport.
I wonder if since the Bajorans created it, if they're immune to it.
I have nothing to say to you.
Got him! Beamed him without his consent. He's not gonna like that.
This is outrageous. I demand you return me to my office.
That is kind of outrageous.
His fire control systems don't appear to be working. I hope you feel better than you look.
Uh-oh. I knew it. He's gonna start saying nonsense.
You can cross barrels. Our job appalled.
Oh, no. I knew it. I knew he was next. It's only a matter of time.
Why come to me?
You helped create the virus, didn't you?
No, I had practically nothing to do with it. Deacon Ellig created.
I don't believe him. You must know something.
I am not responsible for this.
All I want is the antidote.
I sympathize, Major, but I don't think I can help you.
All right.
So what the frig are they gonna do?
Then how about helping yourself?
Meaning what?
I've been infected with your virus, so now you're infected too.
Yep.
Cisco's infected. I could really use some help here in ops.
Do I detect a note of panic?
He's not sick yet either.
Am I to believe that you're volunteering to help?
Who said anything about volunteering? We can haggle over price later.
No, for frig's sakes.
I'll beam you over. I must have witnessed the procedure hundreds of times.
Witnessed.
You mean to say you never handled the controls yourself?
Energizing!
Oh, God. I hope you get it right. Frig.
Here to ops, approaching landing pad 7.
Welcome back. I could use some help up here.
Quark!
He's just running the show.
Listen, Doctor, I'll be in ops. If you need me, use this string impact. Lots show red intense.
Oh, no. So they're not immune. So what's just Odo and the Ferengi left?
Tell me about it.
Odo, you better hurry up. That ship's going to explode in 1 minute.
Can he beam them back?
That's right, it's an adaptive synaptic inhibitor.
Decon was brilliant.
All right, he's gonna science it up. What is he doing? Like manually releasing it? These worms. 10 seconds! 10 seconds! Go, go, go! Explode. That was close. All right, well, Quark really pulled through there. And Odo, of course.
You still with us?
Try not to sound too disappointed.
Now, about that little matter of my hazard pay.
Oh, for frig's sakes.
Dr. Surmak was able to find an antidote for the aphasia virus. We are continuing to administer it throughout the station.
Did anyone die?
O'Brien!
Yeah, but at least it didn't scramble your brains. The end. Okay, that was season 1, episode 5, and the storyline of this one seemed kind of like familiar territory to me. I feel like we often see on TNG and a little bit on TOS, from what I've seen, the idea of like a virus coming on the ship and they have to figure it out and solve it before everybody gets sick and dies. I feel like that's kind of a well-trodden storyline, but it did feel different on this show just because of a few things that I think I talked about in the last video, or one of the last videos. Just with Deep Space Nine, they allow the characters to be argumentative with each other or showing like negative sides of themselves. I think especially like, you know, you see Quark, who I can't get a handle on Quark. I have this sort of bias that comes from TNG of just like freaking Ferengi, and I never trust them, and they seem mischievous and kind of up to no good. I don't think they're pure evil, like, you know, how I kind of feel about every time the Romulans show up, or now the Cardassians for torturing Picard, or even the Borg. I mean, I don't put them in the same category with those like more villain types, but the Ferengi, I don't totally trust them. But at the same time, you know, in the end, Quark was one of the guys with Odo that basically saved the day from the ship blowing up. So it's more complicated, I feel like. And Odo and Quark had several scenes together where they obviously don't like each other, but I wonder if, you know, through a series of events like this one, where they have to work together, even if they don't like each other, they have to work together, if they'll kind of come to a respect or even a friendship. I don't know, I'm curious to see, but it just is like noticeably different from the other Trek that I've watched, where everybody pretty much gets along. You know, nobody like on the same ship like doesn't like each other, really. You really don't see that a lot. So I just think it is different. So yeah, just having those character aspects in this plot just makes it feel a little different than the other shows, for sure, even if we've seen this kind of plot before. Although I do think the aphasia thing was new. Usually it's just like a virus and they get sick and pass out or whatever, but like this one with the whole language thing was like a cool twist on it. I don't think we've seen something like that before. And aphasia is a real thing, so it kind of made it even a little more real, of like, imagine there was an aphasia virus. That would be crazy. Like, we know what that is. That happens to us now and nowadays, so it's not just like some space virus that we have to imagine. It's like it makes it a little more real. So yeah, I'm curious to see where we go from here. I still feel like I'm just getting to know the characters. I do feel like there is a little more development with the characters at this point in the show, only 5 episodes in, than there was 5 episodes into TNG, but I guess it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to compare. They're different shows, different characters, but again, we'll see. I've been told by many people that this is another show that doesn't really pick up steam fully until like season 3. It's kind of a slow build, so I'm curious to see if we'll see differences in the characters. Like, even on TNG, the original Picard in season 1 was kind of not mean, but he was a little colder than he eventually gets to be later on. But I mean, you could just argue that people in real life change over time, you know, through your experiences. So maybe Picard just learned to be more warm and open with his crew. But yeah, I'm curious to see where the characters go in this and how they change over time. It'll be interesting to see. So we're gonna watch more DS9 next week. We're gonna do another DS9 and then TNG next week, so that'll be good. But right now I'm gonna watch another TNG episode, so head on over to that video if you want to see that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.